Okay, I'm up on the Winter Park Ale House over at the University Park Drive. I'm looking around, and you know, it's a single ply system over the top of an existing tar or gravel, I believe. So they've already done a roof over on this. So obviously the roof would have to be tore off if we need to replace. Which, you know, it's soft in a lot of places, but then again, you're going over an existing roof. So numerous patches everywhere, and you know, a couple places when I was out here before, I found water underneath a couple places back here along the back edge. Let me see, probably like right in here. There was, I think, where the problems that I found. I haven't got with the manager yet. They're not in yet. I'm going to go down and get with them and see. I see somebody's been trying to caulk all around those there. Once you see somebody trying to do a bunch of repairs, it kind of gives you the indication they've had problems. I mean, I can look right here. I can look right here and see that, you know, this whole thing's open right here, which is just, you know, it's the system it's on it is an EPDM single ply system. You know, they're not made to last forever. It's a pretty good system, but over time, you know, and you get places like this. You know, there's just the whole patch. I don't know what they're trying to do there, but that obviously just, the seams are loose in numerous places. They've come up here and poured. Now trust me, we have not done any of these repairs, so this is not our handiwork. You know, they've topped these off with, it's not even a compatible product that goes with this. Each one of these pitch pans here, you're starting to get the where they're opening up, which if it's not leaking, it will. You know, we can, if we do the system, we can eliminate a bunch of this stuff, get rid of those extra guys there. These guys here, you know, we can fix that correctly. The wall panels were put on with the old lead head nails. Lead head nails is basically, it's like a ring shank nail that instead of it just being a galvanized piece, it's like a lead head that was on it, and they were soft to where they would kind of bite into the metal. But what they've you know, obviously they've had some problems in the corners or something, but so they tried to stop the water there. The way the panels are installed, you don't want the water to stop there. Your system comes up the wall, the panel comes over. If any water gets behind the panel, it needs to get out. So this here is actually the opposite way you want to try to stop that. You know, so they're thinking that the corners are leaking. You know, I've seen both corners, they got silicone, they got caulking all ran up and down here. But you know, the real way to fix that is you take the panel off and you see what the heck's going on behind it. You see your trim detail at the top. Look at your trim detail at the top. If you have to take some of it apart, take it apart and you fix it. You know, you got holes right there where they fastened some screws through, took the screw out, and now they're still just a hole. You know, a small hole wouldn't seem like it could cause that much problem, but obviously, after all these repairs they're trying to do, you know, it's just not the way to fix it. You know, you got your panels, you know, obviously this has been a problem. To start with, you know, realistically, you know, you should have had a full panel that went up underneath here all the way down instead of having a lap, but, you know, it's whatever it was at the time. That was probably the panels that was available. But, you know, just looking at the caulking all up and down through there, so I can probably go downstairs and see, in which, you know, this is, you know, that's not doing much anyway, because the way this is made, this panel here is called a 5V crimp. This has another rib that comes up in here. So majority time, unless this is on a low slope, it's not going to leak at this joint. More than likely, it's got water getting up there. You know, if the panel was loose and you had a big gap, a blowing rain, yeah, of course, blowing rain could blow in there. But more than likely, it's at the top. You know, you gotta look for stuff that gives you ideals of why something is happening. Okay, you see that rust right there? You see that rust right there on the top right there? Okay, the reason that's happening is because there's the joint above it. The joint above it is letting moisture drip in there every day. That's causing that to happen. Over there, same thing. see right where the joint is, right where the joint of the green metal that's on the top is, so there's water getting in there. And that's, you know, that's it, just part of roofing. You know, this system here, if it lasts a few more years, you'll be lucky. You will have to put a new system on the flat area. Minimum, you need to come up here and police all of your vents and stuff like that, and use the proper products. You know, clean it correctly, and then you know, when you do this, see that there? That's just not, it's not sealed correct where they did the patch. This lap right here, I don't want to dig at them because I don't want to cause more problems. But when the laps start separating like that, you got problems coming. So you know, over here in this corner, same thing. Somebody came up here, which, let me say this again, we did not do this. They came up here and put some unreinforced, you know, just put some. Oh God, yeah, this has definitely been a bad area. The insulation. Oh, there's water coming out of right there. I don't know if you can see that. Watch that area when I go up and down. Do you see that? There's actually water coming out of the membrane right there. This here, they've trapped water under here too. This is just a pocket. That's a pocket in there. Yeah, the water coming out of it. So, you know, when you do a repair on a flat roof, you gotta do a repair. So, you know, like I say, the wall panels, if you got a leak there, you take the wall panel off, starting at the top. You see what the top's doing, and then pop a couple panels off. See what's there. Put a waterproofing behind the panel before you put it back on. The panel shouldn't be the waterproofing. Anyway, I'll get with the manager here in a second and see where the major leaks are. I'll put this together. Ooh, can you hear that? There's water all under that right there. I don't know if you can hear it. Come get closer. Yeah, there's water all under that system. And it might not even be leaking inside because of the existing roof that was on it before that they went over. Okay. Like I say, I'll put this together. Mr. Carson, I'll get with the manager down there, see what we got going. Kim's not there today. She told me to talk to, I think Larry. I don't know him. I just know Kim. Oh, another soft spot. But that can just be the insulation broke down. All of these places here where you got your term bar right there where they fasten on the top of that, you know, the caulking's broke down now. So once the caulking breaks down, you know, you're gonna start getting problems. You know, which I keep saying this too. We have to keep these ACs off of the roofing system. We need to keep this condensation, the lines fixed correctly, going to the gutters, to where it's not the roof system's not having to do just a roofing system. It's being a fish tank. I just wanted to show you this patch here where somebody came up here and used some kind of sealant around here. You know, they didn't clean it. They didn't clean the grease good. So yeah, let me just show you here. This is the patch. This is the patch that they put on there. Okay, the patch all the way across. It's not adhered. It's not adhered to the actual system. So now they've actually caused more of a problem because they've made a dam for the water that, you know, water has to find the least resistance. Least resistance is going to get underneath that patch that they put there until it finds an opening, until it can get away. Over here, same thing. This whole patch. Oh yeah, it's not adhered at all. Same thing over here, surround the grease hood. Oh goodness. Yeah, they didn't have a clue here. This is around one of the main grease hoods. So the patches they put on there just did, you know, nothing.
little vacation, ain't asking very much. I hate coming home to this old broken down apartment. I wish I had a dime for every hole that's in the carpet. No, I don't want it all.